This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Founders Canadian Breakfast Stout, Founders CBS. This year's version is 11.3%. Other years it's higher, and it is Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate and coffee aged in maple syrup bourbon barrels. It's the same stout that they use in Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, CBS, but somewhere along the line they found some bourbon barrels that also had aged maple, so they came up with this recipe a few years ago. It's got a great big rep. This is actually the first time I've ever tried it. It's a true stout. It's an imperial stout. So let's go ahead and give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments, because we love talking about beer. So it looks, coming out of the bottle, like a very typical stout. Pitch black, two fingers of dark brown head on it. Getting a little bit of alcohol lacing on the side of the glass from the bubbles. And you're getting a ton of aroma coming up off of it. You could smell it even while you were pouring it. I actually get alcohol, maple, chocolate, so we'll get hints of maple, some deep milk chocolate, maybe a little hint of caramel. I guess we didn't really do the color, but it's typical stout. It's pitch black. So the aromas we've talked about. Color, I was a little late into my presentation. Usually I do color first. Let's go ahead and taste. Cheers. Wow. It's sweet. It's roasty. It finishes with like black coffee at the back end. Oh, wow. And now I'm getting a really roasted, black coffee roasted on the back of the tongue following this up. So up front I get the maple. That's the first thing I get. Then I get a little bit of milk chocolate. Then I get a lot of milk chocolate. And then, like I said, it's really quite sweet up front. It's even a little sticky on the tongue. And then you get the black coffee on the back end. That roasted, Starbucks roasted black coffee. Wow, this is fantastic. Too bad I got to drink the rest of this, guys, while I'm working on the review. So, it's sweet up front, and it's maple. I just say sweet, but it's also maple. You can taste the maple in it. You get the roasted milk chocolate in the middle. It finishes with black coffee. Get a hint of the dark fruit in there. Not a lot. Maybe like a date in the middle of it there. Mouthfeel, it's smooth and creamy, not overly creamy. It's not like chocolate milk creamy, but it's nice and smooth and creamy. Really nice mouthfeel. No astringency, no. Do get a little bit of alcohol in the back of the throat, a little bit of warming from the alcohol. But again, at 11.3%, that's not necessarily unheard of. I would say the biggest thing you got going on with this beer is you've got the contrast of the sweet and then the dark roast, the bitterness at the back end. Not a hot bitterness, but it's just like black coffee, that dark roasted black coffee. 95 out of 100. This is a great beer. Maybe the best Founders beer I've ever had. Till next time, keep drinking.